I'm standing here in the shadow of the Guardian of the Valleys in Six Bells, Abertillery. What a wonderful sight on this sunny spring morning. Over the last few years, Abertillery Aspiration and Abertillery and Llanelwedd Community Council have been working together in order to try to get groups of people together to revitalise, revivify this beautiful valley. And we decided this year to enter Wales in Bloom. And Wales in Bloom is a massive competition with some wonderful entries throughout the country. And of course, places like Abergavenny and Usk tend to win the major prizes. But Abertillery is this great place where we're hoping to be able to blend some of the natural beauty into new gardens and new projects. What we're going to do is make people aware of what natural beauty there is, and then that will add to our sense of well-being. And obviously in post-industrial Wales, we'll need to work very hard on tourism. So we're hopeful this will make a major impact on people's attitudes and views. As John Keats the poet said, first in beauty, first in might. The idea is to get everybody in the town involved in whatever little way they can, perhaps a window box, a hanging basket, as well as all the organisations we're working with. And this will then mushroom out, it will become bigger and bigger. And that's the nature of Britain in Bloom, Wales in Bloom. It starts in a very small way, broadens out into the whole community, and everybody gets involved. And this produces great civic pride, of course. Well, Sharon, what a glorious morning. And of course, the site of the Guardian is where there was this terrible mine disaster, the Arrow Griffin mine in 1960, and 45 people died.
That's right. I think I was only about 1 at the time, and I can remember some of my friends in school who had fathers working in the Six Bells mine, and they were killed in the Six Bells disaster, which was awful. A memory that stays with you, isn't it, forever?
It does, but this memory is here forever now
Yeah.
because of this Guardian. But we have here dram, which would have been used in the railways, and obviously there's some planted daffodils there, and this is a new site where we're hoping to create a garden.
That's right. With the Abertillery and Blaenau Rotary Club, a number of years ago, we applied for a grant to refurbish the tram with Andrew Shee, a local resident, and he's maintained the tram ever since. So when Ralph approached me from Abertillery Aspiration Group to see if we wanted to be involved in the Wales in Bloom, we jumped at the chance really, because we thought this was an ideal area to expand what we'd already done before. So we applied for a district environmental grant, and we were successful in achieving that grant. So we have some money available now to help plant the beds, and Andrew is going to plant the beds, but we're going to buy all the plants for him. We intend to have a bed there diagonally, sort of parallel to the stand, and another bed over there, and Andrew will decide what the best plants are to go in it.
This is a wonderful example of local groups working together, and this just came about as a result of a conversation about how we can develop an area ready for the 65th anniversary of that terrible event.
That's right, and as I said before, we're building on a project that we'd already started a number of years ago, and to be able to have a bigger memorial garden here to commemorate the 65th anniversary of the Six Bells disaster is a really, really good idea.
And just along the pathway here is Six Bells School, part of the Abertillery Learning Campus, and obviously we want to involve as many young people as we can in these projects.
Yes, and Abertillery and Blaenau Rotary have a Rota Kids group in the school here, so we're hoping to get them involved and to come up and maintain the beds and perhaps come up and water them. It would be good if they could help out in that manner. I think Wales in Bloom will be a great idea and a great project for the community. It's something that lots of groups and individuals can be involved in. And as Ralph said, Abertillery and Blaenau Rotary are going to be involved in this one. the Abertillery and Llanhilleth Community Council are involved, and at the Aspiration Group, and they're involved in lots of other groups and individuals as well. So I think it's a good opportunity. I think it will encourage people to sort of take in the natural beauty of the area, realise what we've got here, and hopefully look after the area a bit more.
We're down now at Civic, which is a wonderful community space, and it's going to be a nice bistro, I think, isn't it, Claire?
It is. We're opening on the 6th of May. It's going to be a coffee shop. We're hoping to get the community of Abertillery and Six Bells back together, and look forward to welcoming you to try some of our delicious coffee and cakes.
Well, there's a marvellous project at the back as well, which I'll show you in a moment, but the front of this building, it's built in Penn sandstone, the local stone, and it's going to be decorated with flowers and plants provided by the local community. Well, we've got this fantastic space down here at Civic, and it does need some colour and needs a few changes, but we're on our way, as you can see, with the wood here. And how has this come about, Claire Louise?
Well, we've had quite a lot of help from the Aspiration Group, people from Abertillery Rugby Club, the community. They've come down and helped and put the fence up, etc. for us, but we could do with some nice hanging baskets now and a few more flowers.
That's fantastic, yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We want to get involved here because look at the background there, the scenery. What a wonderful place. Well, Chris Hill is one of the founder members of Abertillery Aspiration. Tell us a little bit about your project at Six Bells this year, Six Bells Park.
Yeah, well, this year the Six Bells Park is celebrating its centenary, 100 years. It was founded in 1925, partly by the miners and partly by the local authority, Abertillery Urban District Council. And we've got a massive celebration now coming up here in the park, and we've had all the local children come along and plant up the flower beds and everything. We've had the community service people in here as well, and they're doing a lot of the groundworks as well. And we're trying to make the place look really nice now, in readiness for the celebrations on 9th and 10th of May. It's going to be a reenactment of what happened 100 years ago with the children singing outside the gates. The gates have been all painted up by the community payback people. It's all looking good, you know. And
of course, naturally, this is now going to blend into Wales in Bloom, which is a little bit later.
Yeah.
And it seems you've done a fantastic job here already, but there's a lot more to come.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're involving the children,
Yeah.
being a former school teacher. But also what people don't know is that the children have been taught tennis here as well, and they managed to win the prize for the best tennis school in Wales, which is fantastic. We're here at the northern side of the beautiful St Michael's Church in the centre of Abertillery. And this is going to be the centrepiece of our attempts to develop the town and work with people for Wales in Bloom. Already we have parishioners and we have a new vicar who's doing a fantastic job, and the vicarage itself will be part of what we're trying to develop. But this will be a great starting point, and hopefully the people of Abertillery will appreciate what we're trying to do here and will join us. We want to grow this adventure in the future and would like people of Abertillery to help in any way they possibly can, possibly by donating a plant or maybe a contribution, or just put out a hanging basket in a window box. That'd be fantastic. Look at your local parks, there are many of them. See if you can help in any way. If you can, please get in touch with us at Abertillery Aspiration. We're on Facebook, or Abertillery Llanhilleth Town Council. Thank you very much.